Hey, Drew, you killed this shit. Drew, you killed this shit.
What it do, world? It's your boy Hollywood Mike T, aka Mike T, aka Multi-Man T, and this is in the Four Corners of Wrestling podcast, the wrestling podcast by us fans for you fans. Hey man, listen, if you're new to this, stay true to this. Thank you for viewing this, and I got my guys with me. I got Jay Will. What it do, Jay Will?
What's good, Mike? Good to see you, bro. Good to see you, Mel.
What's
Yes,
going
sir.
on? Appreciate y'all. How y'all doing?
Yes, I didn't know that Jay Will was giving the intros today, but hey, he does that from time to time. He says the promo of the show too from time to time. He's like, "Yeah, follow me at 6:13." I'm like, "Wait, you've never responded to a message from there, man. What are you talking about?" Like you don't even respond in the group chat. So how you gonna respond in the whatever, man? And whatever, man. This show's for wrestling fans, like I said, by us wrestling fans. Hey, man, we're not gonna be using any of those goofy words that wrestling fans be using, that the wrestlers hate us using, because we're wrestling fans. And this show right here today, we kicking it off with TNA. Ooh, we yes sir, bound for glory. Amen. I know Jay Will ain't watch it, so this is gonna be a King Mel segment. Hey, also, I still don't know if we're on Google Podcast. I haven't found that out yet. I'm gonna look right after this, okay? I'm gonna
He
look
says
after
that
this.
every week.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna look, but you had the beautiful people and Mickey James going into the Hall of Fame. You had the Hardy Boys versus the Dudley Boys, and to remain TNA and NXT champions. You also had Leon Slater versus Young OG in the X Division Championship, and you had Mike Santana winning the first ever, his first ever World Championship. Hey man, listen, I know King Mel, you love TNA, and you're a TNA fan to the death.
Sure am.
This pay per view was for you, and let's start with Mike Santana winning the championship.
Let's talk, man. First off, I want to say I like how you got to those key points. That was cool. But
Hey man, I get some. I'll be producing, but I can be getting help in the background. The behind the scenes.
with Mike Santana, we got to remember this guy came from AEW where he had a disagreement with his tag team partner where we don't know where his tag team partner is still at in AEW. We don't know if he injured or what, not shown. But we know what Mike Santana doing. And right now, he just captured a world championship, the TNA world title. He bet on himself. He said that's what he wanted to do, and he made it come true. And that's all I could say. That's like great motivation for anybody going into the wrestling game and you was a tag team partner and you want to say, you know what, I want the world champion. I want to be the face of this company. And he did his thing for TNA.
Hey, King Mel, what I wanted, I put my finger up because I wanted to add on to what you were saying. That technically, you said he came from AEW. Technically, he came from TNA first, then
That's true.
AEW, then back to TNA. So he's one of those TNA guys that's been in TNA for a long time. Um, and to see him finally get a championship, and like you said, to join the group of people, the tag team division people that have gotten world championships, Shawn Michaels, Diesel, um,
AJ Styles.
AJ Styles, my main man, Yeet, 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 Jay Uso. So Mike Santana being a tag team guy for all that time, proud and powerful, and you know, it's dope to see him get that. What do you think about the beautiful people and Mickey James going into that Hall of Fame?
Well, Mickey James, we know what she did in WWE, and then as well as we know what she brought to TNA. But the beautiful people, as a fan, I was listening to them actually talk a little bit before they went to the Hall of Fame. they was a part of TNA when TNA wasn't even broadcasting women. Like we got to remember that.
Mm. Yeah,
That's how long they was in TNA.
that's true.
They fought to get in the position where they was at in TNA. And yes, they did end up being Hall of Fame. And as they stated, shout out to Kip James, badass Kip James, because they couldn't even believe he was part of the group at one point. Because he had a legendary career coming off for WWE.
Yep.
So shout out to those women because as they stated, when I was listening to them in the interview, they were saying we really didn't know what we was gonna be given when we got here. It was either we gonna get 30 seconds or nothing. And we made it do what it do, and it became very iconic.
Hey, man. Shouts out to Mickey James. Shouts out to the beautiful people. Mickey James, like you said, is also known from her WWE work, but she did a lot of TNA work too as well. And she's one of the very few wrestlers, well, not very few, but well, few, that was Mickey James in WWE and Mickey James in TNA. So shouts out to her. Hey, man, the young OG versus Leon Slater. I know you was excited about this one, man.
Yo, those two dudes, it's like they're the future of wrestling. They are the future. Like with Javon Evans, at some point you got to think to yourself, he's gonna be the NXT World Champion
Mhm.
because that's what it feels like. With Leon Slater, the first time was introduced to him is when I went to the TNA event, and he was a nobody back then. But I was watching him like, oh, this kid is pretty good. Then I looked up like, at the time he only 19 years old. So that was almost 2 years ago. So right now he about 20, 21, and he's the X Division champion. And think about who he beat to become that champion. He beat Moose. Now you have the young OG, the future of NXT versus the future of TNA, because that's how I viewed it. And they put on a great match. To me, it was going to be match of the night if it didn't end in DQ.
Okay. 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 So the end of an era. The Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels. The Undertaker versus Triple H. No, I'm not talking about these guys this time. I'm talking about the Hardy Boys and the Dudleys. With you, they've been wrestling the same amount of time. Jeff and Matt versus Devon and Bubba. Man, go off, King Mel.
You know what was so great about this? Yes, this was the Dudley Boys' last match. Yes, we know the TNA champions was on the line, as well as WWE NXT champions was on the line. But they ended this last match the very same way when they had their biggest opportunity. Royal Rumble 2000 tables match. That's how I was like, oh my, they brought it home. Full circle moment to me. As a person growing up, as a little kid, you watching them in WWE, they breaking barriers for tag team, creating matches. They're part of the three tag teams to create a match that's used to this day and was a PLE pay-per-view, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
They had arguably the best match on that WrestleMania 2000 card. So now, fast forward 20 plus years, almost 30 years, however you want to look at it, Dudley's final match, no better place than the Hardys. For me, I just wish Edge Christian could have been there.
Yeah, me too. I agree, which leads me to think that this is not their last match. This is their last match in TNA. That's the last match. Hey, man, listen, shout out to the Hardys. Shout out to the Dudleys. It looks like the Hardys are never going to ever quit wrestling. They've been wrestling since they're like 13. I mean, I don't know. They're never gonna stop wrestling. Hey man, from one pay-per-view to another, AEW Wrestling Dream. Hey man, listen. Hangman went against Samoa Joe. Excuse me. Darby Allin went against John Moxley, and I'm trying to kill you match. Um, Chris Lander went against Timeless Tommy Storm. Jurassic Express went against the Young Bucks. Kyle Fletcher went against Mark Briscoe. Jamie Hayter went against the Kia. I think I did good on that one.
Mhm.
Um, Bambino, and Brody King versus the Don Callis family. Shit, this is a lot. The Hurt Syndicate versus the Demand in a Tornadoes Trios match. Um, I guess the Death Riders went against Orange Cassidy, Kyle O'Reilly,
Yeah, you throwing
and
pre-show matches in there.
Tomahawk already. Um, Harley, Harley Cameron, Willow Nightingale went against Divine Vanity. Um, you said I'd do some pre-shows in there.
You did.
Okay, well, let's go to the main show. Let's go to the first match, the Hurt Syndicate versus the Man. Jay Will, did you watch that match?
I did not watch that match.
Okay, moving on. Email, did you watch that match?
I caught a glimpse of it. That match wasn't for me, and I'll just leave it at that.
Okay. The next match was Braun Dino and Brody King. Did either one of you guys catch that match? And Brody King versus the Don Callis family.
Now, I was upset with that match.
That was a pre-show match. I didn't watch it.
It wasn't a pre-show match.
No, that was on the
What?
main card. That was the second match.
Second?
Yep. That match pissed me off to a degree because there's no way Bandino and Brody King should be Okada and Takeshita, especially Takeshita just won the New Japan World Champion. There's no way that I believe Bandino and Brody King is gonna beat those two. No, no.
Yeah, I think I saw snippets of that match, and when I saw that Takeshita lost, I was disappointed. That's my guy. I love Takeshita.
Yeah, for some reason you have loved Takeshita for some reason, but you hated Dominic Mysterio. I don't know how it works. Um, I don't know. Moving on. Jamie Hayter versus the Kia. Did either one of you guys watch that match?
I watched that match.
Well, what did you think?
I, I would say it was I at best. It wasn't something that I would go back and rewatch. It has some really cool moments, but nothing majorly exciting for me for that one.
Okay, could you give us some of the moments at least?
No, I got nothing for you. It's a blur.
Okay, what about you, Kickmail?
I ain't touching that one.
Okay, for the TNA Championship,
The
Kyle
TNT?
Fletcher, TNT. I said TNA. Long weekend. TNT Championship, Kyle Fletcher versus Mark Briscoe. Jay, well, I know you didn't watch this match.
Nope.
I knew you didn't. I know. For all the people out there that's listening or watching this show, don't ask me why we brought him back. I don't know. I'm starting to regret it. And King Mel really didn't have a vote. He just was like, all right. So, I feel bad for him. They had to share airspace with this guy that is on a wrestling podcast, but don't watch wrestling. Go ahead, King Mel. Did you watch this match?
I did. I was disappointed in the match because Kyle Fletcher just came off the last pay-per-view having an amazing match with Hangman. Like he had an amazing standing ovation match with Hangman. So I was kind of expecting the same result. And then I had to remember it was Mark Briscoe in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
He barely got any teeth of his own. So it's just like I don't know. It's weird when I see him wrestle. Cause maybe it's because I'm so used to him being with Jay. We know his brother passed away, but it's just still weird when I see him wrestle. He's like do all this talking and all this hyping up, but it's like trash bag wrestling when he wrestled to me.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. I don't know. It is interesting watching him wrestle, especially without his brother. Rest in peace to his brother, Jay Briscoe. Um, Jay Will, let me pick your brain on this. What do you think about Mercedes Moné winning her 11th championship?
Why is she still winning anything?
Shut up. Shut
Why
up.
is she still winning
Shut
anything?
up. Shut up. Hey, tell him. Go ahead, Mel.
Yo, you sound like you hate women.
Yeah. Why
No,
can't she have?
I
Why
dislike
can't she
Monet.
have?
Nah, why
Nah.
can't she?
Yeah.
Nah.
Why can't she have 11 belts?
No, it doesn't make sense.
If
Why
Monet
doesn't
can't
it
have
make sense?
11, if Monet can't have 11 belts, Jay Will hates women.
What do
He just said it.
what do all them belts? No. What does all that really mean in AEW?
Jay Will, you're a hypocrite and you hate women. I'm gonna tell you why.
Wait,
Because on this show, one of the matches that you deemed is one of the best matches on this show was Juventud Guerrero and Ultimo Dragon. And at the time,
it was a great match.
hold on. At the time, Ultimo Dragon had 18 belts, and you said how cool it looked. See, that's why I went back and
It did look cool.
Hold on. Shut up now. I remember I muted you last week. You gotta relax, okay? At the same time, you said that Ultimo Dragon had 18 belts. You never seen him defend none of them belts. You didn't even see him win them. None of them. But you said it was cool. There was a Facebook post a couple of weeks ago that you grilled me and King Mel about hating women because we didn't agree with some statements that was made by someone. Now we come on the show. There's a woman that has 11 belts. Instead of you giving her credit and saying, hey man, she's killing it for women's wrestling, she's doing positive things, you get on here and you make me turn against you and say you hate women. Because I don't get it. You didn't watch the Jamie Hayter match. You didn't have nothing to say about that match. And now I get to Mercedes Moné and you hate it. Kickmail, we're going to keep it rolling, man. We're going to let him marinate on that for a second because we don't hate women on this show. Me and
We
you.
sure don't.
We sure don't.
Oh, I know why he mad, Mike. Hold on. I know why he mad. You know why? Because she called herself Ultimo Monet. You know why? Because she won more champions than he did. He had 10. She got 11 now.
And he
So
said
the
it was
kid
so
in
cool.
the kid in you is so mad at her right now.
If they're not combining them belts, it don't matter. It don't.
What do you mean? They didn't combine Ultimo Dragons.
They
Ultimo
did.
Dragon had
they
86
did.
belts,
They unified the titles that he
No,
had.
they did not. They didn't unify them 11 belts.
They did.
They did.
No, not all of them 11. Not all.
Not
the belts
all
he
of them,
had.
but a few of them did.
They unified the
but
cruiserweight.
that's how it worked
because-
out. They also okay.
Okay,
Go ahead.
they unified the cruiserweight belt because there were 2 of them. They didn't unify any of the belts he had.
Okay.
They didn't take. No one in WCW beat him for none of them 86 belts he had. They beat him for the WCW belt. They didn't beat him for any of those other belts he had. I know that for a fact. And if you don't believe me, you can look it up after the show. I knew that because I came into this show prepared just to get you with the Mercedes Moné point. I went and looked to see if he defended any of those belts.
I have a question.
Yes.
Do you agree that she needs to have all those 11 belts?
I don't know. I don't see the problem anymore. I don't see the problem with her having the belts anymore.
And so at one point you did see a problem.
Yes, I did.
Okay, cool.
At one point I did because I didn't understand. Now I get it. She's gonna have every belt except WWE's belts.
Can you explain why you support it now? Why you're with it now?
Because I just said it. She's gonna get every belt besides WWE's belts.
Does that do
the last one she's gonna get is the AEW World Championship?
Does that do anything for anyone other than her?
Not at the time, but then with the people that she beat. If she don't go back to WWE while she's holding them belts, then the people that beat her will be made women.
Okay. I will sit with that, and I will wait for that moment.
And most likely, those women will benefit from the AEW spotlight.
I get that. I will sit and
All
wait.
right, now moving on. Like I said before, Jurassic Express. Oh Lord. Versus the Young Bucks. I'm gonna say this. Getting tired of that corny thing they do with them, but they ain't got no money. It's not as good as my man Baron Corbin. Nobody can pull it off. Nobody can pull off a broke person like Baron Corbin. But I seen this on Instagram. The gear that they wore was a throwback to the gear that they wore back when they had their first run as tag team champions. Anybody watch this match?
Yes.
Okay, how did you feel about it?
I really just have to say Luchasaurus is underutilized. I think this guy really needs to have a real run as a singles person. Like, give him. He needs a title. The guy is great. He works very good. I like everything that he does. I just think that he keeps being overshadowed by bigger names, like with Christian.
Okay, I agree.
Jungle Boy. Like he really needs his own title on his own, and he's doing great. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, so you almost went somewhere, like you almost did a Quavo. You almost went somewhere that didn't make sense because you said he needs a singles run and he needs a title. And he did have a singles run and he did win the title.
Mm-hmm.
So, but what you brought it back to, this is why I give you some props, is you said that a lot of times he is overshadowed by a bigger name. And that is true. He does get infused where he's not the bigger name in those feuds, or he's attached to somebody that has a bigger name. In this match, you think of the Young Bucks, you think of Jack Perry before you get to Luchasaurus.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of understand what you're saying on that one. That's some good analysis right there, Jay. Well, I give you credit when credit's due. Jemell, you got anything you got to say about this match?
This whole thing pisses me off. Like, Jack Perry, you out here back with the dinosaur.
Hey man,
You want, like, you built a name called Jack Perry, Cry Me a River, and then went back to being Jungle Boy.
they was banking on CM Punk not working in WWE.
Like,
They was hoping that he did the same thing. They was hoping he punched Seth Rollins backstage.
like, you went back to. I just don't get it. Then the Young Bucks, they out here trying to be broke. Like,
Don't
y'all not fooling nobody. Then Kenny Omega costing them the match.
Oh man.
Go ahead, Mike. I'm good, man.
Yeah, Kenny coming back, shirtless Kenny. Why was he
Why?
back?
Why
Like,
he ain't never got his shirt on?
Yeah, why was he backstage just without his shirt on? I don't know. I have no clue. Chris Stanlander versus Thomas Tony Storm for the championship. All right. I'm not gonna say I'm tired of Tony Storm's gimmick, but I'm tired of her gimmick. Um, it only works when she wins. You know what I mean? It only works when she wins. And King Mail, I know you watched this match because I know Jay Will didn't. Um, how'd you feel?
Honestly, I'm still happy Statlander is the champion. This woman worked her behind to be where she at right now. So to beat Tony Storm, who is the number one woman in AEW,
Yeah,
all right. So you beat the number one woman in AEW twice.
yeah.
One time in a fatal four-way, and now this time, one-on-one. There's no excuses. There's nobody else. It was just you and her.
Yep.
And you did that. Congratulations. And she's still the first only woman to be the TBS champion and the AEW world champion.
Which is interesting. Which is interesting. Has anybody been the TNT champion and the men's world champion?
Yeah.
Who?
First person come to mind is Samoa Joe.
Oh, that's right.
Samoa Joe's the first person that come to mind.
MJF too.
I don't think he won the TNT. I know he won the Continental.
Yeah,
I know he
my
won the
bad.
Continental.
Yeah. Jay, what did you watch this match?
Missed this one.
See what I mean?
Why you hate women?
He don't like women, man. He don't like women.
Hey, man.
He doesn't support women's wrestling.
Listen.
No, we don't. We don't want to hear you talk about anything because you don't watch it. And you don't watch women's wrestling. And you know what? You need to go on Facebook and apologize to all the men out there that you said hate women. Because I done had a couple of women that we talked about on this show, and you don't know nothing about none of them. And then the one other woman that I mentioned.
Is that why you're wearing the fact shirt today?
Yep. Yep. Hey, this next match, I'm going to kill you, man. This match is the I'm going to kill you, man match. Darby Allin versus Jon Moxley. Let me start off by saying this. I'm getting sick of this. I'm sick of it. It's not wrestling. I don't care what anyone says. You come on here, you get mad at me all you want. Matter of fact, I may clip this. It sucks. What about wrestling is putting somebody's head in the fish tank? Nothing. When has wrestling been about killing the opponent? It's about winning the match. I don't understand you got to inflict pain. And then you bring poor old Sting back to just hand it back to him. Like, for what? Jon Moxley, why'd you do the things you do? You never going back to the WWE. We wanted the Shield reunion, not gonna happen. Never gonna happen because no one can take you serious anymore. This is the type of wrestling you do. This is ridiculous. It's stupid. It's dumb. It's bad. No one wants to see this. Mind you, we're recording this probably while at the same time Jim Cornette's recording this. So I have no influence by Jim Cornette tonight or anybody else that's in the wrestling community that says this is stupid. This is my pure feelings and opinions. I might not even let these two speak on it because it was bad. It was really bad. Like, what do you want to accomplish? Do you really want to be the first company that someone dies in the ring like that?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, seriously. Seriously.
Like, I don't get it. Jay Will, go ahead, man.
No, you have valid points. Like every time the moment I heard it was going to be Darby Allin and Jon Moxley, I was like, oh, someone might actually die during this show. Like Jon Moxley bleeds every fucking match. He bleeds walking to the ring. The nigga Darby Allin legitimately will fucking dive off of anything and everything if he can. Oh, I got 5 feet? Bet. I'm going to jump off that bitch. I'm going to fall off that bitch. He literally does some of the worst shit. When that man took fucking kebab skewers, and put it underneath his fingernails. I'm like, dog, like, what are we watching? Is this Saul or is this wrestling? Darby Allin, if he ever quits wrestling, he has the potential to work in horror movies, if anything else. Because, Jesus Christ, what am I watching? A freaking aquarium filled with water, and they're trying to freaking drown him. Literally trying to freaking drown him. Like, my wife, who does not watch wrestling, she's like, that is just freaking ridiculous. Like, she understands wrestling, but then she's like, yo, why? Why are they trying to drown him on camera? Like, why is this thing that you still have kids in the audience watching, and then you expect adults to just be like, yeah, this is amazing. There's a certain level of idiots in cult that simply love and pay for every simple thing that happens on AEW. That sort of match was like, I was like, yo, if you love that match, you're in a fucking cult. There's no way. There's no way you're just like, yeah, this is wrestling. This is fantastic wrestling. People complain about certain moves being done all the time, and people complain about people getting like certain things happening in other companies. But y'all can't sit here and tell me that man taking kebab skewers and stabbing it in his fingernails was a good match.
He said, like the match.
Yo,
there's no way. There's
oh man, I want to end the show so bad off that. Whew.
There's no way. There's no way you can sit here and tell me that God, he was bleeding from his mouth. Then you want to bring the old nigga Sting back. Sting's hair was whiter than his fucking face. And y'all wanted to bring him back for that match. Come on now.
Mel, go ahead, man. He gonna make me choke, bro.
Y'all both hit the nails on the coffin, no drop. So it was just
It was
I
just
get
bad, man.
I get the premise. It's an I quit match. But killing somebody don't mean they quit. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Yes!
they did. They can't even respond.
If he stopped breathing, dirt, he didn't technically lose.
He just dead.
Like,
This
I don't
man
know.
said, if you like this match, you in a cult, man. That might be the quote for 2025. That might be the quote for 2025, dog. That might be. That might be. Hey, one of y'all. I'm gonna put this in the. I'm gonna put the video in the folder. Please, one of y'all make the clips. Please, man. If I don't got time to do it, please make that. That's a clip right there. You in a cult if you like that AEW match. Last match we gonna talk about Hangman Page and Samoa Joe. King Mel, did you watch this match? Apparently the ops turned heel.
Bro, it's just like, why? Like, why? Like, the man just beat you. Then you gonna turn heel on him and have your group turn heel on him. Another change for Powerhouse Hobbs. Every time we look at him, every 3 months he changing. He the big show over there. Then I forgot who else is in the ops. The they got the Japanese dude.
Hook not in the ops no more, right?
No, he's
Nah.
still there.
No, he not. Hook ain't an op. He
No,
chilling
Hook
with-
isn't there, but the Japanese dude, what's that
yeah,
noise?
the Japanese dude that go like this. He go like this. His phone be doing the talking for him. Cause he can't speak English, so he let his phone do this. My man be like, "Hey Siri, tell him this," and then they be talking for him. This is a weird group.
Shibata, that's his name.
Shibuda, they need to cut this shit out. Making them heel and then having the trios title, and then now they about to lose the trios belt to looks like the Hurt Business or Hurt Syndicate or Hurt My Leg, whatever they calling themselves down in AEW. Man, I don't know what's going on, but
Jay Will, did you watch this match?
I did watch this match, but I was lost the entire match. Well, no, I was lost at the end. I didn't understand what the decision being made. You can, I'm good.
it was one of those matches where it's like it's a solid match, then like the ending overtakes everything that just happened.
Yeah.
Okay. So before we go, we got one more topic. And this is the WWE. So all y'all fans out there that thought we wasn't going to get through a show without talking to WWE, I hope you bet the under. The over, I'm sorry. Because, yes. Hey, Vision turned on Seth Rollins, man. They turned on that man. Seth got too cocky. He was talking about that he did it by himself. He ain't need nobody. And, well, my question to you guys is a two-parter. The first question is, was it the right move? And second question is, should they bring in are they and should they bring in someone else as the new leader? I'm gonna go to King Mel first.
I don't believe they should bring in somebody else as the new leader. Apparently, Braun Breaker looks like the leader of the group.
Well, ain't no group if it's only just him and Braun.
Duo, trio, whatever we call it, him and Paul Heyman, and whatever they calling it, Vision, the dogs, whatever they decide, all Bronze. If that's the name that they going by. As far as for what Seth Rollins, you kind of deserve this, man. You kind of deserved it.
Yeah.
Every time you in a faction, it don't work out right. You destroyed the Shield. J&J Security and the Authority. You had Kane turn his back on you. Then you tried another new group. You was trying to be the Messiah. Then those dudes ended up getting fired.
It's not funny that they got fired, but it's funny that that group didn't work.
And then like Buddy Murphy tried his best until he said, you know what, I can't take this shit no more.
Yeah.
Then now you got the vision. And unlike Raven Simone, your vision was kind of cloudy because you got hit with a spear that day.
Yeah. So Jay Will, what you think, man?
I don't think that they're going to bring anybody else in. Did he deserve it? Yeah. Like you opened the night off talking about, I didn't need him, I didn't need them, I didn't need this and that. You ended up flat on your back at the end of the night. That's the way I saw it. So I mean, hey man, but seeing how we have a setup for Braun Breaker, big star ahead of him like that. It is looking amazing for him. Working with Seth Rollins, absolutely. We've already had Seth Rollins working with not Braun Breaker, but Bronson Reed at one point. So now we can get him too involved in it. Yeah, that's gonna look good. I'm looking forward to that.
Hey, man, it was a good week of wrestling, bell to bell, week to week, day to day. It was a good week of wrestling. And here in the four corners of wrestling, we enjoy wrestling. Even though Jay Will doesn't like women's wrestling, it's okay. Um, if you like any type of I Quit matches in AEW in the cult, we found that out today. So we found some good things out today. Um, you already know my name is Mike T, aka Hollywood Mike T, aka Multi Man T. You can find me on Coach Drip _ Mike T on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. Jay Will, talk to him.
Find me in the Four Corners of Wrestling on Facebook and the 613 Faye Podcast channel.
What?
You can find me on the 613 Faye Productions podcast channel on Facebook and in the Four Corners of Wrestling Facebook group.
What's your
J Will, JayWill 1L.
what
Thank you.
platform?
On face, I said Facebook.
Oh, okay. I don't think he does any other platforms, you guys.
And he also hate women.
Yes. King Mel, tell them how they can find you, man.
Man, King Mel 13 on IG, Jemell Scroggins on Facebook, and on TikTok, you know, King Mel Stacks. I'm all over the place, man.
Hey, man, listen. Each and every Sunday, you find Moco Center. Mondays at midnight, you got King Mel's top 5 wrestling moments of the week. Hey, man, we got more content coming for you. Maryland Tech will be back up soon. I may stream those live now moving forward. And I might do the same thing for Montgomery U because taping them is kind of hard and it takes a long time. So I may just stream them from now on and do like that. Anything else? I'm trying to think. Nope. Don't leave this ish to the professionals. Leave this ish to the professionals. Don't try this at home. Hey, man, foes up, quiets down, and we out of here. Ciao.